Hey, what's going on, music lovers, and welcome to another episode of Music Culture Daily. I am your host, Maurice. Please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. And on today's episode, it's Friday, May 21st, so I'm going to discuss new music that dropped today or that dropped in the last week or so. So without further ado, let's get right to it. On today, the City Girls is back with their new single entitled Twerkulator. This song was released on today. Also, the Migos came back with their new single. I believe this single was released on last Friday. The name of this song is entitled Straighten. Polo G has dropped the new song today with Lil Wayne entitled Gang Gang. An artist by the name of 42 Dugg has a new song featuring Future, and the name of that song is entitled Maybach. 21 Savage, Gunna, and Young Thug has a song out that dropped today, and the name of that song is entitled Emergency. Also, Kodak Black has dropped a new song entitled 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿. Switch It Up is a new song that just came out today featuring G Herbert and No More Heroes, an artist by the name of Pooh Shiesty, formerly known as Mulatto. I think that was her name before, but I think she just recently changed the name, shortened it to just Lotto, and she's back with a new single. That single is entitled The Biggest. 𝐥𝐤, latest single, you know, he dropped his album last week. His newest single that came out during this past week entitled My Life, featuring 21 Savage, Moray. Please check out that 𝐥𝐤 All Season album. Is dope, definitely a classic. Please check it out. Drop a Location is a song that's out right now with YG, Mosey, and A Boogie with a Hoodie. Also, Birdman is back with a new song entitled Stunner Man featuring Roddy Ricch and Lil Wayne. Also, my man Young Dolph is featured on the song entitled Whole Lotta with an artist by the name of Money Man. Also, Isaiah Rashad is back with a song Lay With Ya and featuring Duke Deuce. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of songs that that's just dropped. I'm just naming a few. I'm not gonna list all of them. It's a lot of songs that came out today. Nicki Minaj came out with a mixtape, I believe it was last week, entitled, I think it was like a re-release of her mixtape from back in 2008 or 2009 called Beam Me Up Scotty, and she has a song on there with Lil Wayne and Drake, you know, and the name of that song is entitled Seeing Green, by the way. Also, #1 on the Billboard 200 charts is Moneybagg Yo with his Gangsta Pain album. This album is been #1 for the last 2 weeks. It's been on the charts for the last 3 weeks. It's currently at #1, and at #2 is an artist by Morgan Wallen, Dangerous, the double album. This album is the #2 album in the country right now. #3 is DJ Khaled's latest album, Khaled is sitting at #3 on the Billboard 200 charts, and it peaked at #1. It's been on the chart for the last 2 weeks since it's been released. Coming in at #4 on the Billboard 200 charts is Justice by Justin Bieber album. This song has been on the Billboard charts for the last 8 weeks. It peaked at #1 and is currently in the #4 position. Rounding out the top 10 at #7 is Young Stoner Life Slime Language 2 with Young Thug and his compilation of artists on his label. This album right now sits at #7 on the charts. It's been on the charts for the last 4 weeks, and it also peaked at #1 last week. It's at #5, so it's actually up 2 spots from last week. And coming in at #8 is Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, a album featuring the late great Pop Smoke. This album has been on the charts, on the Billboard 200 charts for the last 45 weeks. It peaked at #1, and it was at #8 last week, and it remains at #8 this week. Also coming in at #9 is After Hours, a album featuring The Weeknd. This track has been on the Billboard 200 charts for 56 weeks. It peaked at #1 and it's still sitting at #9, which the spot that it held on last week. And rounding out the top 10 is What You See Is What You Get by an artist by the name of Luke Combs. This album has been on the Billboard 200 charts for 79 weeks now. It peaked at number 1 and is actually up 1 spot from last week, which it was at number 11. It's in the top 10 right now. News that you may not care about, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Kanye West's Yeezus shoe recently sold for $1.8 million. It's a prototype that he wore at the 2008 Grammy Awards, so that recently sold for $1.8 million. I think that's the highest shoe ever sold at an auction. What else going on in news? 𝐥𝐤 made his debut in the basketball league that he just signed with. I believe it's an African basketball league, so he's living his dream right now. He has a new album out. He's playing basketball, living his best life. So shouts out to 𝐥𝐤. Also, as I mentioned, in other news you may not care about, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, Latto changed her name. Her name was Mulatto, but she changed her name, shortened it to Latto. I think I mentioned that earlier as well. Shouts out to hip hop. Nas, LL Cool J, Fat Joe celebrate a groundbreaking universal hip hop museum yesterday in the birthplace of hip hop in the Bronx. So shout out to all the legends that came out, that broke ground for the opening or the start of a new hip hop museum. So definitely shouts out to that. Also, 𝐥𝐤 hits number 1 on the Hot 100 Songwriters charts thanks to his song with the surprise appearance from Cameron entitled Interlude. So big shouts out to 𝐥𝐤 for that. All right, so basically that would do it for me. Just wanted to give you guys what music that dropped on today on New Music Friday, new joints that came out today that you possibly could check out if you wanted to, and some little bit of news that you may not care about that I just wanted to, let you know about anyway. So with that being said, my name is Maurice. Please check out the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to push the culture forward. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.